There's something I've been meaning to tell you, something that's been living quietly between my words for far too long. And tonight, I don't want to hide it anymore. Not behind laughter, not behind silence, not behind the fear of what might change if I say it out loud. Because the truth is, you've become the one person my heart keeps choosing, again and again, no matter how hard I try to act normal. You probably don't even realize it. You probably think the way I smile around you is just politeness, or that my pauses before replying are just me being thoughtful, but they're not. They're me trying to find the right words to hide how much you mean to me. I didn't plan to fall for you. There wasn't a moment where I said, yes, this is it. It just happened. Quietly. Softly, like the way dawn slips into the sky before anyone notices the light. You came into my life like a calm breeze on a day I didn't even know I was suffocating. And since then, everything has felt lighter, simpler, right. You make ordinary moments feel like stories worth telling. When you talk about your dreams, I find myself wanting to be part of them. When you laugh, I catch myself memorizing the sound like it's a song I don't want to forget. Even when you're quiet, the silence feels safe, like my heart knows how to rest near you. I used to think love was supposed to be fireworks, big, loud, undeniable. But with you, it feels like a heartbeat, constant, gentle, real. You've become this presence that I can't imagine my days without. You've taught me that love isn't about losing yourself. It's about finding parts of you you didn't know existed until someone saw them clearly for the first time. And that's what you've done for me. You've seen me, really seen me, in ways that make me want to become better, kinder, more honest. You look at me and somehow make me believe that I'm enough, even on the days when I can't see it myself. Sometimes I lie awake at night, replaying our conversations, the way you said something random that still made me smile hours later. Sometimes I imagine what it would be like to just tell you everything, to stop pretending my heart isn't already half yours. And now, I guess I'm doing that. Because here's the truth I can't hold in any longer. You matter to me. More than I can explain. More than I ever expected anyone to. You've changed the way I see love. It's not something to chase or beg for. It's something that grows naturally when two hearts recognize each other in the chaos of the world. And somehow mine found yours. There's this peace I feel when I'm near you. Not the kind that comes from silence, but the kind that comes from belonging. It's like the universe exhales, and suddenly everything makes sense. You don't have to do anything extraordinary to make me feel this way. You just exist. And that's enough. Your presence alone feels like home. I know the world can be uncertain. I know people come and go. But I want you to know that no matter what happens next, you've left something permanent in me. A kind of warmth that doesn't fade when the lights go out. You've taught me patience. To let things unfold naturally, to trust timing, to believe that love doesn't always have to shout to be real. Sometimes it just whispers, I'm here. And that's enough. And if you're listening right now, I want you to hear this clearly. I'm not saying this to pressure you or to expect something in return. I'm saying it because love deserves to be spoken. Because feelings kept hidden lose their color over time. And I want you to see every shade of what you've made me feel. You've made my days softer, my laughter louder, my heart braver. And I really hope, that when you think of me, it brings a little light to your world too. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but if I could choose, I'd choose to keep walking beside you, to keep learning you slowly, quietly, endlessly, to keep building a story out of small moments, coffee conversations, late night calls, shared silences that say more than words ever could. I want to be the person who reminds you that you're enough, even when life gets heavy. I want to be the reason you believe in gentle love, the kind that doesn't rush, doesn't demand, doesn't fade when things get hard. Because that's the kind of love you've shown me without even trying. The kind that feels safe and alive at the same time. The kind that makes the world a little less frightening. So, here I am, finally saying it. Not through hints, not through half phrases, but with the kind of honesty love deserves. You are someone I cherish deeply. You are my peace in the noise, my calm in the storm, my favorite part of every day. And maybe you already knew. Maybe you've seen it in my eyes, in the way I look at you a second longer than I should. Or maybe this is the first time you're hearing it. Either way, I needed to say it. Because love shouldn't live in silence. It should breathe and move and be heard. And if all this confession does is make you smile for a moment, then it's worth it. Because you deserve to know how deeply you're loved, how beautifully you've changed someone's life just by being who you are. So here I am, heart open, voice steady, telling you that you've become the most unexpected, most beautiful part of my life. And I wouldn't trade that truth for anything. No matter where life takes us, no matter how many days pass, I'll always be grateful that our paths crossed. Because that's when everything started to make sense. You are my favorite chapter, and I'm just glad I get to read it.